Hi, my name is Renee Winston, and I am coming to you from Scotland. I have been here in Scotland for about a couple of days now. I'm here on assignment because I am a hat wearer of many things. And one of the hats that I do wear is that I call myself the bookkeeping goddess, and I also call myself the international non-CPA accountant for the corporate world. And right now I'm on assignment here in Scotland, just helping out with the corporate office here in Scotland. And today is a kind of nice day considering it's not raining. It's very cloudy outside, which is typical for Scotland, but it's pretty typical weather. Right now is in the 40s, and I'm getting ready to step out. But I really wanted to make this quick video because I have a wonderful announcement. Now, I know a lot of people who know me. I wear, like I said, many hats. I have a bookkeeping business. I'm also a health coach. My business underneath that name is Inner Ginger. And with Inner Ginger, it's all about self-care and self-love and body image and just loving yourself, period. Just loving yourself and going through these stages of just taking care of yourself, because I am the biggest advocate of it. And I know I don't practice what I preach, but when I do it, I do it right. And right now I'm not practicing what I preach because I'm on this assignment and my days are very long. But once I get back into Houston, it is on with the self-care. In the meantime, as I said, I'm in Scotland, and I find myself in this year of 2017. Actually, I'm recording this January 8th, 2017. And I found myself in a space where about 14 years ago, I was in that same space, and I wasn't in Scotland, but I was back in New York, which is my hometown, New York City. And I found myself right after my mom had passed away. I was literally by myself, literally, even though I have family and friends and all that, immediately close. I was just by myself. And what I mean by that is that my mom was kind of like my crutch, so to speak, because I am a woman who is childless. And my childlessness came from being or experiencing endometriosis. And I will get into that in another video later on. But I found myself at the age of 40, when my mom passed away. I was no children of my own, no husband, just by myself, really. And I still had my beautiful dad, who was turning 90 in April. This is amazing. And I do have sisters and have tons of sisters and, friends, but they have their own lives. And it was just me, no children. And it wasn't anything of my choice. I am childless by circumstance because of endometriosis. And I didn't have a husband at the time, or a mate, or anybody in my life at that time. So here I am, January 2017, and I am going through a divorce because I eventually got married 10 years. And I am in a point in my age right now where I'm 53 years old. And instead of not having children, due to no decision of my own, I find myself in a space where, my friends and my family members are now starting to have grandchildren. So I'm grandchildrenless now. And so I find myself now, January 2017, by myself again. Man, how the world just comes into a complete circle. But in this space that I'm in right now, I'm pretty happy, to say the least, because I am in my own life right now. I never thought I'd be in Scotland on assignment. I mean, really. I never thought I'd be going through a divorce or losing my friends and be in a position of being who I am right now. And it's all about me, myself, and I. And it's not being selfish about it. It's just the way that I'm existing right now. And it just feels good. But it reminds me of something that I always wanted to do, which is the reason why I'm doing this video, is because when you think about childlessness, now, please do not come back to me and give me, hate daggers or anything like that, or try to change my opinion, because this is my opinion. No one else's but mine, okay? And this is where I stand. When it comes to childlessness, for me, it's not a choice. When I hear the words or the word child free, to me, that's a choice. And I'm thinking about this as a mindset. Now, you could disagree or you agree, that you're entitled to your own opinion. But from my perspective, when I see the word child free, that's a choice. When I see or speak the word childless, it's not a choice. It is, for me, it's childless by circumstance. And circumstance could be a numerous of things. It could be medical wise. It could be because of your medication and it's stopping you from having a child. It could be from a circumstance where you're in a marriage where your spouse doesn't want any more children, doesn't want children, but you want children. There is where you have a disease that causes like endometriosis or PCOS. It's just based on circumstance that is outside of your control. That has been my life for so long, and I have dealt with it. I was one of those women who could not walk down the baby aisle in a supermarket because it was just a reminder of what I could not do, that I had no choice because I couldn't do it. I really hate going to baby showers, but I did them because I loved the person that was having the baby. So I did those things. It has changed my life, or it has led my life to be to who I am and what I am today. And with that said, years ago, I started a little business called the Orange Rose. And it was more geared towards the chakras and the, orange chakra center was for the sacral, and I think that's how you pronounce it. And it was for the reproductive system, and that was the color orange, and I love roses. And so I named it that, but it just didn't hit me until yesterday when I was talking to my sister, and I told her that I really want to create a Facebook group. I really want to create a Facebook page, and I really want to create a website that will be ready sometime before the summer, that supports people who are in a position where I'm at. Now I'm going to tell you where I'm at with my childlessness and grandchildren childlessness. Grandchildlessness. I am at a point in my life where I want to live life now. I'll say that again. I'm at a point in my life where I want to live. I wasn't living before, honestly. And I think a lot of us who are dealing with childlessness, because we have so many hang-ups, because of people's thoughts and even our own thoughts about what life should be, and why wasn't I having that kind of life, or why was this piece of pie handed to me? Why did my life turn out this way? Why? So I want to help women and men who are in that point in their life where they have gone through the grieving process of childlessness. They are done trying to figure out how to get pregnant. They're done with all the medical and the holistic things that they need to do to become pregnant. I am working with women and men who are past that and who are ready to live life. who accepted their faith. I have accepted my faith in this, in being childless. And it's time to live life. It's now time to enjoy life. It is now time to experience life. And also in the back of my head, and I had asked certain people who are in the medical field, especially for women who did not go through a pregnancy. Because in pregnancy, the female body goes through a lot of ups and downs in regards to hormones. And I don't know if this is a supportive, protective life force within a female human body to extend her life, to prevent her from certain type of diseases or whatever. And so because my body never went through that fluctuating hormonal transition from being not pregnant to being not pregnant, I always wondered, did that have an effect on my body? And so I always wonder, and there's also nuns who never experienced pregnancy. How did that affect their lives? So I'm doing a little research on that and see how, health-wise, how does childlessness affect a woman's body? Because we didn't go through those hormonal changes through pregnancy. But in any case, I really want to form a group of close people, and men and women who are in the same position, that we accepted our faith and we're now want to enjoy life. So I want us to go like roller skating or maybe hiking or just traveling and going out to eat. And because we all have the same stories, and we could come together in this safe space and share whatever is in our hearts. Because there's certain things, because of childlessness, that we can't share with other people because they don't understand. Because I know most of us heard these hurtful words. Well, you're not a mother. What are you talking about? You don't know anything about that. What are you talking about? I've heard those words, and those words hurt. And so I am creating a beautiful safe space that is called Childless Empowered. I love that name. My sister helped me, who has 3 children. I have 3 nieces, one nephew, 2 nieces, and a grand nephew from my sister, my younger sister. She helped me with that name, and I felt so empowered by that name, Childless Empowered, because my goal is to empower us who are in this situation. Because when you go onto the internet, or when you Google childless, it's so much negativity, and I want to remove the negativity in regards to that, and in regards to being childless, and just enjoying our lives. And that's what I want. So you can find me on Facebook at, you could put in facebook.com/childless empowered. I'm getting ready. There will also be a Facebook group. That will be available once this video is up. That will be available. And also, like I said, the website that I'm so excited about will be available too before the summer. And right now it's just a park page. If you just want to take a look, it's just a park page. But it's www.childlessempowered, ED at the end, .com. And I will have it on, coming across on this YouTube. And I just want to say thank you for taking the time for listening to me. I'm sorry this got to be a little bit long, but I had so much to say. And I still have a lot to say in regards to being in this space. And I think it's a gift, honestly, because our lives are just not the norm. And I've always been one to be always against the grain. So this is Renee Winston. I am signing off. Thank you so much for listening to what I have to say. Please subscribe. I don't know where is it at, but please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And thank you so much. Have a blessed day. And like I said, I'm doing this from Scotland. I will be back in the States in February to really live my life. So thanks again. Take care. Bye.